This is the biggest market shift we've seen in years. If you've been waiting for a shift in Seattle's crazy housing market, this is it. Over the past few years, we've seen bidding wars, record-breaking prices, and homes flying off the market in days. But things have changed, and fast. Prices are falling, inventory is piling up, and sellers aren't in control anymore. For the first time in a long time, buyers actually have some leverage. Let's take a look at what the numbers say, what's really driving this shift, and what you can actually do about it. Before we dive in, I'm Maggie, leader of one of Seattle's top real estate teams. Last year, we completed 148 transactions with over 180 million in total sales. Whether you are moving for work, a fresh start, or your dream home, we are here to help you make it happen. Okay, let's get started. Let's look at the numbers first. As of May 2025, the median home price in King County is around $860,000. That's almost 2% lower than this time last year. Normally, prices go up from April to May, but this year, May prices actually slipped. Compared to April, that's the first drop we've seen heading into summer. Also, homes are sitting on the market for longer. The average days on the market in May was 23 days. That's the longest it's been since the pandemic. Each listing got only 5 showings, which is the lowest we've seen in 5 years. This is the slowest buyer activity we've had in Greater Seattle in a long time. And let's talk inventory. In May, there were over 5,100 homes listed, but only about 2,700 were pending. Now we've got about 3.5 months of inventory in King County, which is almost a balanced market. So what does all this mean? Prices are down, homes are taking longer to sell, and buyers are clearly pulling back. But why is this happening now? And why are prices falling? There are 2 big reasons. First, there are way more sellers. I know there are a lot of homeowners who think we've already passed the peak, or that prices won't rise like they did over the past 5 to 10 years. So many of them are deciding to list their homes now and invest elsewhere. We've seen this a lot among our own clients too. Second, buyers are waiting things out. With the stock market recently taking a hit, thanks to Donald Trump and other uncertainties, tech stocks dropped 10 to 20%. That made a lot of buyers hit pause. And then there's job security. Microsoft just laid off 6,000 people last month, and a few hundred more this month. Some of those folks might need to sell their homes, and others are thinking, if layoffs are coming, maybe I shouldn't buy right now. This is especially impacting areas like Bellevue and Redmond, where we've seen bigger price drops. So what's next? Are prices going to keep falling? I think they will, at least for the next 6 to 12 months. We've got more listings than sales. That pushes inventory even higher, especially since a lot of homes are just sitting on the market. And if sellers want to sell their homes, they'll likely have to cut prices again. Zillow is forecasting a 2.7% drop in Seattle home prices over the next year. And Redfin says we now have 500,000 more sellers than buyers across the US, the biggest gap since 2013. In Seattle specifically, there are about 10% more sellers than buyers. So yep, we are officially in a buyer's market. But is a crash coming? I don't think so. Yes, the economy is cooling down. US GDP shrank slightly in Q1, but this looks more like a soft landing, not a crash like 2008. In soft landings, home prices usually adjust slowly, not drop off a cliff. And don't forget, Seattle's population is still growing. From 2023 to 2024, the city grew by 1.6%. By 2050, Seattle could have over 1 million people. The whole metro area could grow by 1.8 million more residents. But housing supply hasn't kept up. We're short about 70,000 homes right now. And with all the hills, water, and zoning limits, it's not easy to build a ton of new homes here quickly. So even if we're in a buyer's market now, the long-term outlook for prices still looks stable, just not skyrocketing like before. So what should you do if you're buying or selling? If you're a buyer, this is a great time to look. More homes to choose from and room to negotiate. If you find a place you love, try making an offer now while the market's still quiet. We just helped one client get $27,500 in credit on a classic single family in Woodinville. Another one got $25,000 off a great value home in Rose Hill, Kirkland. If you're not in a rush, no pressure. Just keep an eye out. But remember, most of the good listings hit the market between April and July. After that, you're most likely seeing what's left. Also, don't wait around hoping for a 20 to 30% crash. That's probably not happening. And since the stock market is bouncing back, we've already seen more buyers coming back into the market. If you're a seller, if your home's in a great shape and priced right, it can still sell very fast. Like this one we listed in Sammamish for $2.2 million, it ended up selling for $2.3 million. But if your home needs work, or if you're still hoping for a 2022 level prices, be ready for a longer wait. Alright, that's it for this month's market update. What do you think about the price drop? Are we just getting started or near the bottom? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. I'm Maggie, I'll see you next time.